Hi, this is Daniel for Vile, Jaconics Magazine Metal section. Today we're going to be having as our guest Greg from Deathgrave, which actually going to be playing on the pre-party from Candelabrum, which we're going to take place on September the 1st. Greg, thank you very much for your time. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Everything good here in Mexico City. Is
All
very hot
right.
actually today. Don't know what's going on with this weather, but oh man, it's just like boiling here.
Oh man.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up? You're excited about playing in Candelabrum this coming September?
Oh yeah. Definitely looking forward to it. It'll be great being back down in Mexico again and playing for everyone. So
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, what can you tell us? I mean, are there going to be any surprises, anything special, prepare for this presentation here?
well, hopefully if there is any surprises, there'll be good surprises and not bad ones, right? So, but yeah, I think it's I think just expect some fucking fun grindcore and we're gonna have a good time.
Some carnage, right?
Yes, exactly.
Definitely, definitely. That's great. So, I don't know if I mean for those of you perhaps that are not that familiar with the band. I mean, what would be, let's say, regarding a genre? I mean, would you think you fall more into like grindcore, death metal? I mean, I don't know. There's always kind of different points of view, as you know for sure. So probably you can give us a better explanation on that.
Yeah, well, it's we are kind of hard to pinpoint. I think we round off ourselves to grindcore. If you're expecting to just hear Napalm Death or something, you're going to be fucking disappointed because we kind of have our own thing going on. But it's pretty much grindcore with we got a little bit of like kind of industrial noise rock kind of in like more almost proggy rhythmic stuff happening blended with grindcore, but it's very still pretty simple straightforward music and not meant to be super technical or anything like that. When I say proggy, it's more just weird time signatures and that kind of stuff. So we for I guess we round ourselves down to grindcore. That's the safest thing to call us. So some people call us death grind, which I don't even think that is also fits us, but sure, we kind of have a little bit of death metal in there too. So a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, we always love that kind of mixture of different genres, right? Sometimes as like festival they just focus on like let's say I don't know black metal or death metal or what have you, but I guess that kind of also opens I think like the like how the audience kind of listens to different sort of things, you know what I mean? Not just like oh yeah, I'm a black metalhead, that's all I want to hear. But then you kind of hear like different sort of genres, and then it's like, oh, never thought grind was like this, right? And especially if you see it live, you know.
Yeah, well, a scary one is if you go to a Doom only fest. That's a scary. That's gonna be a long day. I feel like I've played some of those in past when I was younger, and whew, it's long. but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I love that Candelabrum has like a versatile style. Even the pre-show, it's versatile bands on there. It's a little bit of everything on there as opposed to that. And I think it's important, because it gives people a mental space who listen to most people who listen to metal listen to more than just one type. So I think it's, they're going to be, I think the audience, I know I will be as an audience, member as well. I'm going to be pretty excited to be able to watch different bands of different subgenres of metal playing rather than just watching the same thing over and over again, right? You just feel like everything's becomes a blur after a while, like you said, if it's just all black metal or something, you're just going to be like, which band was that again? They kind of sounded like the last one, you know? So
Exactly. Yeah. It's like I'd rather have like a roller coaster of like, different sort of sounds, right? Just like actually
yeah.
get more into it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Speed it up, slow it down, shake it up, get weird, have a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be pretty cool. So, I mean, what can you tell me? I know like this, you had like this kind of I think it's an EP, the two tracks of the Mexico tour tape. So,
Oh,
y-
oh
y-
yeah. So we went down to Mexico in 2017 and did a string of shows. We did two little strings down there where
mm,
tethering off of Mexico City. And so us not knowing exactly what to do, we decided to make cassette tapes that were special. There's actually more songs on that tape that we did a special recording, blending stuff from our demo. We had a song from our demo. We had some songs from some split 7 inches we did, and then on the then the two songs were new ones that were unreleased at the time. And so that's the two, Mexico tape thing on you're referring to Bandcamp, I'm assuming. So yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so we made a cassette tape that we only did like 50 of them or something like that and brought them down with us. And so that was what that was all about. So, it was, and since the other songs had already come out at the time, we didn't even bother throwing the other tracks from that on the Bandcamp and stuff. So because we were like, well, those are already released, people already have it. So,
Yeah, fuck
so that was,
it.
yeah, fuck it. And by the time we got home, like we were out of tapes anyways. So it wasn't like we were gonna try to sell the tapes on Bandcamp or anything. So yeah, that was what that was about.
That was basically the story behind it. Okay, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And I mean, what can you tell us about your latest album? It's only Midnight. I know it was just released this year, so I don't know if you can give us your insights on the recording and the composition, everything on that album.
Yeah, I feel like this record is a real special one to all of us, but I will speak on my own behalf because I'm here to speak about it. I feel like that, this is our first record with our current drummer who's now been in the band for 5 years. So this to me is what Deathgrave I feel like I've always wanted Deathgrave to kind of sound like. We finally achieved that goal on this record. Not that every record we do from now on will sound exactly like this. I already know it's going to have different embellishments, but I feel like there, so we started recording this during COVID lockdown, in a beautiful music venue. I record here for my lip for work or whatever. So
Mhm.
I have a recording studio. During lockdown, I took all my recording studio to this beautiful place called Great American Music Hall. Super nice acoustics, old, Victorian kind of like balcony buildings, beautiful spot.
Oh, cool.
Um, and so I had my studio there. So why not start working on the Deathgrave album while we're there? And so we tracked the drums there. So that was already kind of like a fun, special, unique thing. I think I recorded like 20 projects in there ever. So there's only like 20 albums in the whole planet that have ever recorded there, in a non-live situation, but actually as a studio. So
Okay.
it was kind of fun to be like, okay, we're a part of that like small amount of, records made out of there.
Mhm.
Um, but then it was like we really had been playing these. We were touring a lot when Clint joined in 2019 and the very beginning of 20. We were doing a lot of like touring and playing shows and super busy, but we were promoting the 2018 album. And so we started writing these new songs, and it was always like, I can't wait till we can play these songs live, because this is more what we sound like. This music fits our drummer better and everything. So I think with this record, the cool thing that we came to the epiphany that we are not a very easy band to label genre wise. And
Mhm.
once we came to terms with that, the whole record was so much easier to make than every other record because we were always kind of trying to figure out like what we were and trying to sort of play with genres and trying to play with the production and trying to figure out what to do with us. And so this record was, I feel like, it was like that major milestone for me personally as the recording engineer as well. To say, you know, we are what we are. We're kind of grind, but we just are our own thing. And let's not worry about trying to conform to the production of like other death grind bands or death metal or grindcore. Let's just throw all that shit out the window. We're our own thing. So to me, that's what I think this record, that's the takeaway and the update of, I think, the Deathgrave sound in general, but also the I would say almost ease of production finally for the record. This record was a lot easier for me to mix than previous Deathgrave stuff with that realization. So yeah, that's kind of what went into It's Only Midnight. But we did do the rest of the stuff here at Earhammer, which everything we've done ever recorded has all been here and stuff. So we kept the rest of that like that, you know, and stuff. So yeah.
That's cool. Magic, Greg. Greg, so I mean, we'll be looking forward to see you on September the 1st. Just to remind the audience, is going to be at the Candelabrum pre-party. Deathgrave is going to be playing onto others. Going to be as well playing with a Symbiotic from Mexico, Evel Entourage, and Anapura as well from Mexico City. So, Greg, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll promise I'll be on the first row, just grinding there, and I'm sure it's gonna be a fucking awesome presentation. So I'm so looking forward to it, and I appreciate your time today.
Yes, looking forward to seeing you in person down there.
Definitely.
See you in a couple months.
Absolutely. I can't wait, man. I can wait for sure. Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Greg. All right.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.